Okay, I'm nervous because I've been wanting to film this story time for so long now. It's been a good 7 years of me wanting to do it, but for the legal reasons of me not doing it. But I feel like after 7 years, I'm finally gonna say what happened. Right here on the bottom of my camera thing, I have a name thing, a name key with all the people's names I'm gonna throw shade at in this video with different names. Because I'm not gonna say, so basically by the title, I'm gonna be telling you how I got pushed down a flight of stairs and almost died that day. And before this video starts, I am putting a disclosure that I am not in any way throwing shade at the school. I'm kidding, I'm totally am. I'm not saying the name of the school, I'm not saying the name of any people involved, because I'm not giving them the satisfaction of being able to sue me because I what is that word? I used their name and made them look bad. Let's just keep it at that, because I can't think of the word. I'm very stupid. So this story begins in middle school. Now, when I was in middle school, I had to go to so many middle schools because every single middle school I went to, kids either wanted me dead or they literally tormented me physically and mentally. So this happened in the first middle school that I switched to from my original zone school, because you know there's zone schools. So this was in the year 2013. This was around April, May, before I left school entirely and had to leave for the safety of me, of course. So this happened with a group of my friends. I know, friends that I thought were my friends, because throughout the entire year these people were so nice to me and everything, and I thought I finally had a place where I could vent and have friends and talk to friends and like be able to be me and not change who I am and be who I am. But I was so fucking wrong. Okay, so it was either April or May of 2013. I was in middle school. I was in 6th grade. This happened in 6th grade at the first school that I went to. So I made these friends. Their names were Kylie, Tori, Katie, and Lauren. And then on the other hand, we have my dean, who I'm naming David, and my principal, who I'm naming Miss Clown.
A clown. That's clown shit.
So there's these people. Kylie, Tori, Katie, and Lauren were supposedly my friends. These 4 people. These 4 people were supposedly my friends. So I really didn't know who were my friends. Even though these kids would torment me, I would still think of them as my friends, because both Katie and Lauren didn't do anything bad to me at first, so I thought they were fine, other than Kylie and Tori, who were really fucking rude, but I still thought they were my friends because I had no one else. So one day, let me give you a preface of these people. Kylie and Tori were fucking assholes, okay? Kylie and Tori would always hide my food on me at lunch, push me off the tables at lunch, because I would be sitting with them always, because I thought they were my friends. But they weren't, so they would always push me off the thing. They would hide my food while I'm like turned around for a second on my phone. They would hide my phone. They would literally hide all my belongings, and I would tell the aide in the cafeteria what's going on, and then they would quickly run and put all my shit back, and they would be like,
"Oh, he's lying. He's lying. Everything's right there."
And they would be like those sneaky bitches, you know? So that is basically that. But I thought they were my friends, because at some points they were nice to me, unless they just grew really annoyed to me, because in 6th grade, I'm not gonna lie, I really was not the best person. That I was really annoying, but that's like everyone when they're young, you know? So I, being myself, one day was in my ELA class, and I was doing my work. I was with my teacher, Monica. That's what we're gonna call her, Monica, Miss Monica. And I was with her, and we were doing our learning and all that shit, and everything was fine. And then the end of the period came, and then we had lunch. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna see, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna see Kylie, Tori, Katie, and Lauren, and it's gonna be fun. So I'm like, cause, okay, here's the part where it gets like me being stupid. So I'm like, oh my god, it's 6th grade, I'm not a adult yet, let's play tag on our way to lunch. So I go up to Kylie. By the way, when I'm looking down, I'm looking at the name card, because I can't remember the fake names I gave these people. So I go up to Kylie and I tap her and I run. Like, I just like tap her and run, because I'm like, tag. I even said tag, like tag you're it. And I ran out of the room like a fucking idiot. And then I hear this fucking monstrous bitch come running down the hall. Let me give you a preface of what this bitch sounded like. like louder than a fucking elephant. So she comes running. I'm like, oh my god, she actually is coming after me. Like, that's so funny. And then when I thought she was gonna tag me back, this takes her lunchbox that had a metal can in it, because for some reason her fucking mom decided to give her lunch in a fucking can and put it inside of her thing. It wasn't a Tupperware, it was a fucking metal can. So she takes it and she whacks me on the top of the head with this lunchbox and almost knocks me out. Cause I'm like, what the just happened? Like, I'm looking and everything's fucking blurry, like it's almost going black. Because all I feel like is this like pounding pain in the back of my head. I'm like, what the just happened? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, what happened? She's like, you hit me. I fucking hit you? Bitch, no, look, I did not. And I have people who vouch for me, because I did actually have other people, they were like acquaintances, but they vouched for me because they knew this bitch was like. So I'm just standing there holding my head like this. And she went like she fucking hit me over the head so hard. And this is where I tell you, they got it on the security tapes. I wish I had these security tapes so bad, but I don't. And if I did and I put them in the video, I would get sued for many legal things. But I'm gonna get to the security tapes, don't worry. But yeah, she hit me over the head. And then I'm like, you know what can I do to get this bitch back? What can I do to like get her back? Because I'm literally like fucking blurring my vision right now. And my teacher, Miss Monica, is like, cause she saw it too. She was like, what the just happened? So I start walking down the stairs to lunch with my whole class, because like, you know, like you have to walk downstairs with your entire class, because that was like the beginning of middle school. You weren't trusted to walk by yourselves yet. So I'm walking down the stairs, and like it's 3 steps already. I'm like, it's these like fiberglass, plexiglass stairs. You know, those ones that are painted gray that look like they're good, but they're not? It's those. So I'm walking down these stairs, I'm about 3 steps in, I'm like, why the hell did you fucking do that? I literally turned around to this bitch and I said, why the f did you hit me over the head? What is your problem? And I keep walking, because she didn't say anything. Here's where the story gets fucking teified right now, okay? So Kylie, Katie, and Lauren are all on the stairs, because Katie and Lauren just saw what happened. And they're on the stairs yelling at me to shut up, because I was annoying them with my voice. Because I would stutter. Because back in 6th grade, I would stutter a lot. And like, my mouth would click, like it would click like that, and it would fucking annoy them. So I'm like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do? And they're like, shut up, I'm sorry, I can't take it. And then I'm not even close to being halfway down the stairs where I'm like walking downstairs, and I just feel this on my shoulder. I'm like, oh, because I knew where this was going. I knew where it was going. This Kylie takes her little hands that are holding her little lunchbox, fucking takes her hands on my back and right down the stairs. And there I'm going, just waving down the stairs. And these stairs were long. They were like 10 or 15, like 15 flights of stairs. And you just see me, and all to the other kids of the class, they're just stopping and looking, and like as you just see me like and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Because my worst fear is breaking my neck and dying if I feel that pain for just like a second. And then you know how in school, so the kids can't go out the windows to escape, like, so because it's like jail, they have like those window protectors that are like squiggle lines. They're like spaghetti, but they're like metal like window covers. So these things were brittle. Like, me and my other friends would like play with these things, and they would like easily break because they were so old. So as I'm going down the stairs, I'm looking. Okay, honestly, I almost broke my teeth because I was trying to grab the stairs with my teeth to see if I could stop rolling. But as I'm getting down the stairs, I see the window. I'm like, oh my fucking god, my fucking god, my fucking god. As I'm like, as I'm going down the stairs, I just feel, and then I hit the window. I hit the window. I'm like, oh my god, it's over. Because I know for a fact that I might fly through this window and get so seriously hurt. And so I hit the window, everyone stops and everything gets quiet. And of course, me being the extra ass bitch, I want this bitch to think I died because of her. So you know my bitch ass is laying on the floor, like waiting for someone to do something. Quiet as shit. Like literally quiet. And then I get up. And I'm feeling myself, I'm like making sure I'm okay, like I'm looking at everything. And it gets to this, it gets to my neck. And I'm like, something hurts. Like, I looked fine, but something hurt really bad every time I would move my head. Like, something would block me from moving my head, and it was really painful. And I get up and I'm yelling to Miss Monica. I'm like, Miss Monica, you have to help me. They just tried to kill me. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, this girl, Kylie, just pushed me down the stairs. And she's like, I didn't see it. I believe you, but I didn't see it. So I can't help you because I didn't see it happen. And I'm like, so these bitches try to fucking kill me. They like fucking, I guarantee you they fucking like plan this out. Like Katie, Lauren, and Kylie fucking plan this shit out. I guarantee it, and just fucking did it. So I was like, you can't help me. I just told you that they just literally pushed me down a flight of stairs. And there's people everywhere that just fucking saw it. And you can't help me. And she's like, no, Brandon, I'm sorry. I can't. I really can't. I wish I could, but I can't, but I believe you. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So we get downstairs to lunch, and I sit with them at the table. I'm like, what the was that? And they're like, oh, we thought it was funny. You thought it was funny to push me down the stairs. Oh my god, I forgot how fun it is to push your fucking friends down the fucking staircase for fun if they're annoying you. Wow, fucking amazing. So I'm sitting there, and I literally cannot even believe what's happening. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm crying my eyes out, and I call my mom on my phone. I'm like, Mom, this... Because when I was little, my mouth was more disgusting than it was now. I was like, Mom...
No, by the sense of this video, my mouth is pretty much the same in the language that I decided to use. I apologize for my amount use of profanity. I did not just make sense, but I apologize for all my cursing. But it's literally how I talk. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Just pushed me down the stairs. Like, I'm crying and screaming in the bathroom. And my mom's like, what the f do you mean she pushed you down the stairs? Like, she pushed me down the fucking stairs, and no one can fucking help me because no one else fucking saw it. The teachers can't help. And my mom's like, are you kidding me? I'm calling the superintendent. Let me tell you, the superintendent of the district of the schools that I have been in is literally, I think, a family friend. I am best friends with her. It's literally insane that one of my best friends is the superintendent, because she's had to come to my middle school multiple times to handle situations with fucking Kylie and Katie and Lauren, because they're fucking bitches. So I know they're watching this video because I know they still watch. Hi bitches, how are you? I'm exposing you. My mom calls superintendent and tells her everything that happened. And then I get a call. It's like a couple periods later, and my mom's at school. And my mom can never leave work, because at this time my mom was like a travel agent for American Airlines, American Express. So like, it's hard for her to leave work, but she told her boss what happened. So like, so my mom ends up at the school, and so does Kylie's fucking cow ends up at school as well, you know? So my mom and cow are in the office with the principal and the dean and a bunch of police officers and school safety. So me, Kylie, and Miss Monica get a call to go to the principal's office. And me, I'm like, bitch, I know what my mom just did. Bitch, I look like I'm fresh off the runway. This bitch, Kylie, looked so fucking terrified. Bitch, you have no idea how much power I had in middle school with the superintendent being my best friend. You already know. So me, Miss Monica, and Kylie go downstairs to the principal's office, and we see everyone in there. And then we have this big interrogation / meeting. And I don't know if Kylie's mom was like cahoots with the dean or the principal, because like literally, let me tell you what happens. So they're trying to protect Kylie over me because I'm the transfer, and this girl's been in the school longer than me, so they're trying to protect her over me. I don't know what the her mom's been doing on the side, so I can't vouch for her on what the fuck she has planned. So I'm sitting there with my mom and Miss Monica, and Miss Monica hates Kylie too. So yeah. So we're sitting there, and they decide to pull up the security footage from everything that just happened in this entire fucking day. First they see me running in the hall, and I tell them that's the part where I tagged her to play tag. And then they get to the part of the stairs, and I'm looking at, like, pretend this is the screen, and here's me, and here's Kylie right here. Okay, that's way too much work. So they get to the security footage part of the little hallway by this before we get into the stairs, and there is Kylie with her lunchbox and her cunty ass hands whacking me whack-a-mole over the fucking head in the middle of the hallway, and me falling to the floor. And the best part is they put the timing of, so here's what they did to try to cover it up, to make it look like I did it myself. They sped up the security footage. So it looked like Kylie was running after me, and I took my own lunchbox because I had my own, and I whacked myself. They made it look like I went to go hit her, and then I hit myself on accident. And then I was like, Mom, tell them to slow it down. And my mom's like, can you slow down the security footage? They're like, no. So I tell them, and my mom's like, can you slow down the security footage? And they're like, no, we clearly saw your son just did it to himself and he's lying. And my mom's like, so why can't you slow down the tape? And they're like, because we just proved that it was your son doing it all for attention. Thank you, Dean David. And Miss Clown, my principal.
A clown. That's clown shit.
Thank you so much for making it at first to the police and this school safety that it looked like I did it. So then my mom's like, so you really can't put it in slow-mo? And they're like, no, because we just saw your son did it. I'm like, but I want, and then I turn around and say, I want to see it in slow-mo anyway. And I think I have that right. I was a smart ass in 6th grade. Bitch, let me tell you, I was such a smart ass. Like if someone said something to me I didn't like, I just let out and said it. So I was like, play it in slow-mo. That's my right. And that's me on that security footage. So I want you to play it in slow-mo. And my dean, David, and by the way, these aren't real names. I think I said that. My dean, David, and my principal, Miss Clown, both looked at each other and they were so mad at me. They were so mad. If I had my mom in this video, I'm not doing that to her, she would be like, they were pissed. Because they were pissed that they had to put it in slow-mo. And when they put it in slow-mo, you know what they saw? You know what the they saw? They saw Kylie come the over here and with her lunchbox and the police and school safety saw that did it to me and I didn't do it to myself. And then they got in trouble for tampering with the footage. You are exposed. Go expose you. But yeah, so after that security footage, after my mom and me fighting for them to play it in slow-mo, you have to see Miss Monica's face when they played it in slow-mo. Because she was like, and I was like, and my mom was like, like literally they thought they could pull that off. They thought they could literally pull off lying to the fucking officials in the room just to protect this bitch because she was here longer than me because I'm the new transfer.
A clown. That's clown shit.
Do you know what the nerve this Dean David said to me weeks, no, not even a week, like 3 days after all this happened? This bitch was like,
Oh yeah, maybe after some time, you and Kylie will become best friends, maybe even boyfriend and girlfriend, because that's usually how relationships start. Usually fighting a lot as kids, and then you get better once you're older.
bitch, are you kidding me? Who the gives that? Are you mentally stupid? Like, I don't want to become friends with this bitch. Are you kidding me? What advice are you giving me? So anyway, cut back to the day that this all happened. They cut to the part of the meeting where we talk about her pushing me down the stairs. This bitch had the nerve to tell them that she didn't do it, that she lightly tapped me because I smacked her in the face. When I tapped her to go tag, I tapped her shoulder, like the mid part of her shoulder and like her back. I went like, and ran. This bitch made it seem like I fucking smacked her across the face and literally assaulted her. Like, bitch, are you kidding me? And they're like, oh, we believe you. And I was like, are you kidding me? You believe her? Okay. 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 And then we have people vouch for me because these kids, we weren't friends, but they were acquaintances, and they vouched that she in fact, and that I in fact just tapped her for tag. So once they found out she lied about that, this bitch got suspended. And I threw a fucking party. I threw the biggest fucking party for myself in my head, of course, because I was in the middle of the room, but I smiled, of course. And Miss Monica was honestly beside herself. Because honestly, I'm not even joking, Miss Monica was my only friend in the school. Like, my 26-year-old teacher was my best friend. Because I had no one else. Literally had no one else. Everyone and their mother had always something to do to me or say to me or fucking attack me for. And I did nothing to them. I didn't even know who the fuck they were. And then it gets even more juicier. You already know. After this bitch gets suspended and I'm living my victory with me and my mom and Miss Monica walking out of the office. Literally, me and Miss Monica are literally Matilda and the teacher from Matilda, the movie. So we walk up back to class. And then Kylie tells Katie and Lauren that she got suspended. So then me and it was the end of the day by this point when they found out. And it was the start, bring it all. It was the start of Hurricane Sandy. This is the day school closed for like 2 weeks because how bad it was. Okay, if I have food in my teeth, it's because I just ate some dinner and charged up my camera, but we're back. So I think I left off at Hurricane Sandy. So it was the day Hurricane Sandy was tropically making its way to New York. And I got back to class with Miss Monica, and Katie and Lauren were there. These fake ass bitches. They were there fake hugging and fake crying in front of everyone.
You're like, you got Kylie suspended. You're such a horrible person. I can't believe you're doing this to her. Like, you're so mean.
And I was like, you know what? I've had it. I just want to die. And this starts a whole big thing. Because I say I just want to commit suicide and just end it all already. And I'm standing by a window. I'm standing by a window in the classroom. And I'm just like, I just want to die already. I honestly just want to die. So one of my good friends, that actually is a friend of mine, went to my teacher, Miss Monica, and told her what I just said. This starts a whole big thing. Because now, Katie and Lauren are crying because they think that they're going to be the reason I'm going to kill myself. So, Hurricane Sandy started making its way. Seconds, it started hurricaning in the middle of New York. So, Miss Monica is like, Brandon, we gotta go. I'm going to walk you to your car and we're going to go talk to your mom. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I was like, haha, you have to walk those stairs. I'm getting on the elevator, bitch. So I'm on the elevator with Miss Monica and I'm just like telling her everything that, like, I'm just telling her all my feelings. And then we get downstairs. It's pouring. And then we run to my car. I get in the back seat. My mom's in the driver's seat. And then Miss Monica gets in the passenger seat. And we sit there for a good hour and a half talking about how I want to die. We talked about everything that's like, because my mom literally left to go back to work and then came back to get me. So we were there, we talked for like a good hour and a half just about like everything, me wanting to die and everything. My mom's like, you said that, Brandon? I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. I'm literally over it. We need to like sue or do something. So we talk it through, and I was like, I'll see you at school tomorrow. Meanwhile, school wasn't open tomorrow or for the next week and a half because of Hurricane Sandy. And there's so much more that I wish I could tell you. But for right now, we're going to keep it at that. And that's the time that I got pushed down a flight of stairs by my friends. Almost got killed and broke my neck. And literally almost sued my school. Okay, there was one thing I forgot to add in the video. Is when Kylie first pushed me down the stairs. After lunch, I had to sign a, you know, like when you're in middle school and stuff, you have to sign like those sheets, like a discussion sheet on what happened. So when I did that, I wrote one out with my dean, David, in another office by the front of the school. And when I wrote it, I made a couple errors because I wanted it to be perfect because I suffer from OCD. So I was like, no, this is not good. So I tore it up and I threw it in the trash. I tore it up in like 30 pieces and I threw it in the trash and I started writing a new one and I had it done. And he's like, oh, why did you start over? I'm like, because the last one had errors. And he's like, who told you could throw it away? And I'm like, I made errors. I'm writing a brand new one. I want it to be perfect. And he's like, no, you need to go get the other one out of the trash. So then I tried taking my iPhone and recording it because he left the room. So I was like, let me put my phone on record and put it on the desk that's next to me. And when I did it, my stupid phone only got so much. And then the stupid phone freaking erased it. So I was just left with nothing and I had to dig into the dirty trash can in the office that had all kids' lunches in it for the kids that hang out in there. I had to dig my hand in the dirty trash to get every piece of this paper and glue it back together with glue and tape. Forgot to put that in there. Wanted to make sure you knew about that. Give me 1 second. Can you just give me 1 second? I'm ending my video.
Alright.
Okay. I'm putting it right here. Okay, so that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up to this video to get me YouTube's algorithm because my views are going down the drain. Love you guys so much. I'll see you next Saturday.